Alexis Mac Allister is quietly positioning himself as a strong contender to be Liverpool's future captain, surprising many. The club, which recently had to redefine its leadership hierarchy following James Milner's departure in 2023, may face this dilemma again. At that time, Virgil van Dijk was promoted to captain, and Trent Alexander-Arnold took on the role of vice-captain after Jordan Henderson's unexpected move to Saudi Arabia. However, there are now uncertainties about the future of Van Dijk, Alexander-Arnold, and even Mohamed Salah, raising the question, who will be the next to lead the Reds on the pitch? While fans hope Van Dijk and Alexander-Arnold will sign new contract extensions, ensuring continuity in leadership, the reality could be different. Should both leave the club, along with Salah, there would be few experienced names left to take on the captaincy role. Alisson Becker, one of the squad's key figures, revealed that Mac Allister was recently promoted to the team's leadership group, standing out among the veterans. "He's young, but he's already achieved a lot," said Alisson, showing how much respect the 25-year-old Argentine has earned from his teammates. With his quiet leadership style, Mac Allister has proven to be a crucial figure for Liverpool since his arrival. While Alisson and Andy Robertson are also considered as future captains, both face uncertainties regarding their long-term future. Robertson, for example, is contracted until 2026, and Alisson himself may not remain at the club for the long term. This makes Mac Allister an increasingly solid option to take on the team's captaincy, especially if the veterans do not stay. Leading a team is not just about off-pitch presence, but also about being a leader on the pitch, and Mac Allister has fulfilled that role excellently. During his Champions League debut, he showed composure and quickly became a key figure in Jurgen Klopp's team. Gabriel Agbonlahor, former player and pundit, highlighted that Mac Allister has become irreplaceable at Liverpool, an essential trait of any great captain. If the main squad members stay, it is likely that Mac Allister's rise to the captaincy will be postponed. However, his growing influence and the trust his teammates have in him suggest that he is already prepared to carry the armband at some point. It wouldn't be a surprise to see him leading the team in future challenges, solidifying himself as one of the great captains in the history of the Reds. After Alexis Mac Allister's surprising rise as a potential leader at Liverpool, another story of turnaround and success is starting to gain momentum within the club. This time it's Ryan Gravenberch, who was nearly discarded, but is now establishing himself as a key figure in the squad. Had Liverpool managed to sign Martin Zubimendi, Gravenberch's future would have looked very different. Initially expected to be sold, the Dutchman is now proving to be a strategic choice that could define the Reds' midfield. Zubimendi's failed transfer forced Jurgen Klopp and his team to focus on internal solutions, and Gravenberch seized this chance with both hands. Liverpool's transfer plans in the summer of 2023 didn't go as expected. With hopes of strengthening the midfield with Zubimendi, the club saw its options change after the Spaniard's rejection. This setback led Klopp to look towards Gravenberch, a player who seemed out of favour, but has now become a revelation. His growth since then has been remarkable, leaving fans to wonder, what would have happened to Gravenberch if Zubimendi had signed? Would he have remained a secondary option, or perhaps left the club? Meanwhile, Gravenberch has gone from a potential sale to a standout player in the team. Even after a quiet first season at Anfield, the young player has shown his potential when given the chance. Klopp has praised his recent performances, and Gravenberch, who could have ended up on the bench or even at another club, is now showing he can be a super player. His redemption story at Liverpool is a prime example of how circumstances can turn an underestimated player into a key asset. With Zubimendi out of the picture, Liverpool are still not ruling out signing a new midfielder in the future. Wataru Endo doesn't seem to have gained Klopp's full trust, and the search for a backup option continues. However, what has changed is the perception of Gravenberch. Any new midfield signing would now be considered a compliment rather than an immediate starting solution, giving more credit to Gravenberch's development. Ryan Gravenberch's rise at Liverpool is a story of perseverance and talent that's finally being recognised. Once seen as expendable, he is now proving he can be the engine of Liverpool's midfield. Even with future challenges, the gamble on Gravenberch is already paying off. and fans can expect even more from this young talent who is finally showing what he's capable of. Want to stay up to date on all things Liverpool? Then subscribe now and get our videos every day. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.